So, garden tour, I guess. So this one over here, like all these, you know, Lowe's buckets, they all have these grass clippings on them because, like, a few days ago I moved them, on this lawn, and then, there was some lawn mowing happening around it, and like it's having all these grass clippings. I'll probably put some more effort into washing them off later. But this one right here is grown in a solo cup. There's some slight greening on these roots. I believe I started this plant back in, I'm gonna say, October indoors. I had a grow tent, but then I stopped using it because, not saying that there was a pest infestation, but like it would get very difficult to fight those off while I'm in the dorm room because the grow tent was at home. And so I just moved them by the windowsill. So this one is my own cross. It's let's call it an unknown super hot crossed with the Bahamian goat. I got the live plant off an eBay seller. It was labeled as a Carolina Reaper, but the pods coming out, they had that like strong fruitiness, and it was definitely a super hot, but it really didn't look like a Carolina Reaper half the time. Like half the time it might have looked like an off, like not a perfect Reaper, but like the other half of the time it would like look like a 7-pot Jonah. So this is my cross, unknown super hot. That was the mother plant crossed with a Bahamian goat. So it's just like the reverse thing of the Bahamian beast. This one right here, this one I give the air pump right now. The battery's dead. It's one of those rechargeable ones. But this one is the Peter Pepper that I'm quite excited to show off the pods to. I'll have some explaining to my mom to do when the pods do ripen. I'll probably lie and say maybe the seeds were mislabeled. But yeah, I can't wait for the first day when I'm back on campus to be showing off the Peter Pepper pods and giving out the Peter Pepper pod seeds. And then this one right here, this is a Sugar Rush Peach Striped Tea. Let's show off the roots. This one I'm gonna say I started maybe like late January or early February, maybe. So this one might have also been started around the same time. It started in my second semester of college. Yeah, there's not much to say about this. Well, all of these plants since I didn't have grow light or grow tent after I ditched the grow tent in my house, I moved them. Actually, let me back up a bit. So I start these seeds for this one, and that CGN 21500 over there. I start them in my dorm room by a 36-watt grow light, and when they reach like 3 or 4 pairs of leaves, I move them home into these buckets by south-facing window. And as you can see, it grows rather lopsided. That's a lemon starburst I had from last season. I'm still keeping it going. It's not really producing the best phenos, so sometime soon I'm gonna, ask for better seeds from someone who can hook me up with seeds that show better phenos. And this one right here, also growing lopsided. This is CGN 21500. The leaves are finally darkening, and a bit of sun scalding over here. Not sure if that's focusing. It's not. But yeah, also grew up by the windowsill, and it wasn't having dark leaves by the windowsill. It did by my grow lamp, but I've had some trouble hardening off because I'm kind of lazy with hardening off. So, and then in my room I have a Farmer's Market jalapeno and peri peri in solo cups by a grow lamp, the same one that I used in my dorm room, 36-watt bulb. And I think it might be some time before I take those outside. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm growing this year. I mean, for the Peter Pepper and Lemon Starburst, you know, they've had buds that, you know, turned white, the white flowers. But I've been plucking them off, you know, waiting for a better harvest.